Hello, everybody. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd. It is 11 a.m. Central Time. Gonna get started here with y'all today. I wanted to let you know about the Stampin' Up! News real quick. It is still celebrations going on strong. For every 60 or 120 that you spend, you get to choose a free item out of the mini catalog, which has got stamps and bundles and paper and embellishments, ribbon. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff in this mini catalog. And if you place a $300 order or have a $300 party, you get to choose your regular hostess benefits and an additional $30 in free product. And then if this is a great time to get the starter kit, and you can get this stamp set, Handmade Designs. It's really pretty, and 2 of our marker sets, which is a $91 value. Or you can, if you don't want that, then you can get an extra $30 in free. So it's a great time to sign up, get the starter kit, and join my team and all of that. I'm not getting my tablet to load right, but give me just a second. These were the cards that we made last week. Oh, let me tell you about the paper pumpkin for February. Sign up by February 10th to get this one. It's called Hello Spring. It makes 9 cards, and it's garden themed. I think it comes with seed packets. I'm not positive about that, but I think that's what I read about that one. So these were the cards we made last week. I'll show y'all in just a second, but I just want to see if I can get this tablet hooked up so I know y'all are able to see me, make sure I'm recording on the right page. It's been a long time since I recorded on my personal page instead of my stamping page, but let's just get this set up. I am in love with the toadstools, so cute. And I've got a class on Friday. We're using, making 2 cards with the toadstool, terrific toadstools, and 2 cards with the butterfly, beautiful butterflies. I love both of those sets. They are my favorite. These fun folds were a lot of fun. Okay, I'm getting there. I tried to do this ahead of time and it just, okay, I think we're almost there. But yeah, these are a lot of fun. It with the fun folds, it's got the well, okay, I'm just gonna have to use my laptop. Make sure the sound is turned down on that. And let me move all of my stuff here. Sorry, guys. Okay. All of my goodies right here. Okay. So, let's refresh this and see if I can find where we are. Okay, it looks like, oh yay, hi Cindy, hi Sharon. Oh, thank you both for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Sorry, it's taken me a minute to get organized here, but it looks like we're on screen and everything's going right. Okay, the cards that we made last week, I just think fun folds are so much fun. But look at that, it's a little easel fun fold with the mushrooms, the toadstools, and then this one is, I think this is called a flip-flop fun fold. Look at how fun that is. And then I love this one. You can untie it or you can slip the the belly band off of it with the ribbon, and it's another flip-flop. Flip. So much fun. And I had lots of people commenting on the video last time, and so there were a lot of names to be entered into the wheel of names. And where did my post-it note go? I had the name right here. Oh, here it is. And Miss Cheryl Pollard is the lucky winner of those cards. So congratulations, Cheryl. I will see you Friday at class and give it to you then. Okay, I got all this stuff. Where do I put it? Okay, so yeah, I've got class on Friday. It's too late to sign up, but if you want to come next month, I'd love to have you. We make 4 cards for $15, or they're free with a $20 order, or you can take the Stamp-A-Stack and make 20 cards, and they are $35 or only $15 with the minimum order. So it's a great deal. Cheryl, put these aside for you. I think that's all the news. I think I'm going to get started here. Okay, so where's my stuff? Here's all my stuff. All right, so this is what we're doing, masculine cards today, which is always a challenge for me. That this set doesn't have to be masculine, but I thought it would be a good masculine set. I love to stamp and make cards. My other big love in my life, well, my grandbabies are my big love in my life. And then stamping, and then reading. I love to read. It's a great escape from, you know, everything in life that you don't want to deal with. Just stick your nose in a book and everything's better, right? Anyway, I fell in love with this set. It is in the mini catalog on page, I had this open and then I shut it. Okay, it is on page 52 of the mini catalog, and it has the bundle. You save 10%. It's only $28.75, or you can get it separately, the dies and the stamps. So it's $18 and $14 or $28.75 for that. So it is so cute. It's got the great words for you. It's got a heart, the story of us, little reading glasses. You're a solid, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. This one's for the books from the library of. This is great for stamping in the books that you loan out to your friends. Make sure you get them back. You can just write your name in there. And then it's got 3 different book stamps that have got, like, they're laid on a table, and these are stacked on shelves. So they're really cute. And then the dies, there's just 5 dies. But this one die cuts a book. I'll show y'all in a minute. This, is it upside down? It's upside down. Yeah, it goes like this. And then this is the pages that go right there. This makes a little tassel. I'll show y'all in a second, and a little bookmark. And this little hole is a die to, like, make the top of your bookmark, to punch a hole in the top to put your ribbon or twine through. So let's go ahead and get started on these masculine cards. Okay, I've got lots of pieces here, so let's just set this stuff aside. Okay, so we're starting out with a piece of cardstock, and we're making a slimline card. So this fits in a regular business size envelope that is a little over 4 and a little over, or it's 9.5 by a little over 4. So we've cut our paper to be 8 by 9 1/4. And then we're gonna score it at 4 inches, and then we can fold it and use our bone folder to burnish it. And then we've got a piece of basic white, a basic beige that I got adhesive on. We'll just use this side. So I've cut this one 3 3/4 by 9, and we're gonna put this on the front. But before we do, we're gonna take a piece of the black, And this is cut 1/2 inch by 5.5 inches. And we're just gonna wrap it around here because we're gonna make a bookmark and this is gonna hold it in. So I'm gonna put adhesive on the ends here. And we're gonna put it kind of on the lower part of the card. And it's just got a little bit of adhesive on the front, but mainly it's on the back. So we're just gonna fold that over like that. And then we'll adhere this to our card front. Lots of adhesive. Probably didn't need that much, but better safe than sorry, right? Oh, I didn't tell y'all about my stamping special. If you spend $25 with me and use that host code, you get 4 free handmade cards. And if you spend $50, you get 4 free handmade cards and a free embellishment. So I thank you for shopping with me. This is also cut 4 by, 3 3/4 by 9, and it's gonna be on the inside of our card so we can write our sentiment in there. Okay, and I thought about stamping stuff on the front, and I just kept it plain, but you can stamp stuff in the background to design that. And then I've cut with 2 different die sets. I cut out basic beige with the stylish shapes, and it was the number 2 die with the stylish shapes, and then the number 3 die with the stylish shapes. So this is basic beige, this is Pebble Path, and then the basic black I cut out with this circle one, and round we go. So we'll just layer all of this together. And just start putting it together. I've already stamped the For You, so I stamped that in Early Espresso in the For You. And we'll just put this at the top of our card right there. And then to work on the bookmark, we've got, I've got a piece of, this is Pebble Path, and it's 2.5 by 6 1/4. You can get all of these measurements on my blog. I have them all listed on there. I'm going to post that as soon as this video is over. And then this is a piece of the Designer Series paper. Toadstool Gardens, and it's the one with the wood grain. So I have taken that, and I've got these measurements too, but I put it on my trimmer, and I just put the paper in there and took the fat end of one of my Stampin' Write markers, the Early Espresso, and just, the fat end, not the skinny end. Which you can get these for free if you sign up to be a demonstrator. So I just drew that down there and drew these other lines on there to make our shelves. So that's how I did that. Just lining up, there to make straight lines. I wanted it to be straight. So now we're gonna stamp our books on here, and Early Espresso. We'll set this aside. Okay. So we'll just start at the top and work our way down. So we've got this little one. Stamp right there. And then we've got these books. It's kind of hard to get on top of that. And we're on purpose not coloring these books because I saw this idea on Stampin' Up! Has a thing called Demonstrator Planning Place. It's a Facebook page that if you're a demonstrator, you get great ideas for lots of cute cards on there. And I found this card and I thought that is the cutest thing. I'm gonna make that. So let me find the heart. I've got the heart here. So this is all stamped in Early Espresso. And then we've got to add the glasses because they're just cute, right? So the card I copied, they had taken a different stamp set, I can't remember the name of it, and stamped flowers on there, like plants growing in their library. And I thought that was really cute, but I didn't have that stamp. So, okay, so this piece, I already told y'all what that was cut. So this one is Pebble Path. It's 2.5 by 6 1/4. So we're just gonna layer this on here. On our bookmark, and then we have to make a hole. So we can use the little hole. Let's see if I can get that straight on there. So we're gonna use the little hole die. Let me grab the die. And we're gonna make our little hole for the bookmark at the top there. So I'm gonna die cut that real quick. If y'all just have patience and let me get this die cut. If you have a hole punch, you can also do that. It's nice that the die came with that to make a bookmark. And you can just pop out the little, oh, it popped out when I dropped it. Okay, and I have to put it back so I don't lose any tiny little pieces. Okay, so we've got our bookmark, and then this is the fabulous, I love, love, love this ribbon. It's one of my favorite ribbons. It is the, it is called Black and Very Vanilla Large Check Ribbon. It's so cool. I just think it's fun. I had started to use the twine, the 2023-2025 in color jute trim, but then I saw this and I thought, oh, this is pretty. So I've cut this piece about 5 1/2, 6 inches, and we're just gonna fold it in half and tuck it in. Thank you for sharing, Cindy. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, so hold that tight, and then you can just trim your ends however you want them. And you've got the bookmark. And then I printed this out just on basic white cardstock. I put it in my printer, and I printed this out. Color or write the name of each completed book to help you achieve your reading goals. And so that way they've got, I think, 6, 7 times 4 is 28, 30. So they can be 30 books, or if you want to stamp more books on there, if they want to reach their reading goal, they can either color the book in or write the name of it on there. And again, I wish I could take credit for this, but I did see it on Demonstrator Planning Place. I thought, what a cute idea. Okay, so I've just got this one, and this one's just cut 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And we're just gonna put that on the back. And then we've got our card here, so we can just slide, oops, we don't want to show that side, we want to show this side. So just stick it in there. Or if you don't want to put that on that, you can print it and put it on the inside, or even write it inside your card if you don't have a printer. But that just, it lets people keep track of their books and what they've read. They can write the names on it, they can color it in. I just thought, what a cute idea. So there is card number 1, then card number 2. We've got all our pieces here. This is lots and lots of pieces. So we've got some copper clay, and I decided to use mostly colors that are retiring in the next few months are in colors, which are Pebble Path, Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat. I didn't use that one because it's not my favorite. But I used the other 4 in these cards, plus some early espresso, very vanilla, basic white, and a basic beige. But I thought, let's just make some good masculine cards. So this is for the inside of our card to write our sentiment on. And it's 4 by 5 1/4. And then I cut another one 4 by 5 1/4 and ran it through the Birchwoods 3D embossing folder, which it's a huge embossing folder. It's like 6 by 8 1/2. It's huge. So you could probably do, whoops, I'm losing all my pieces here. 2 at a time. I think 2 would fit. Anyway, so that's the front. And we'll put this on here. Put some adhesive on the back. I think birch tree, I think that's my favorite tree. I love the bark and I think that's cool, but I love the way that the leaves like shimmer in the sunlight. It's like twinkling diamonds. I don't know, I just think birch trees are just the prettiest tree. I think it's my favorite tree. I love them. Okay, so we've got that on there. And then we've got all these pieces. So this is a piece. It is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 copper clay. This is early espresso. It is 3 by 4 1/4. So we're just gonna layer these on top of each other. Let's go ahead and stamp this first. So here's our label, and it is 1 inch by 3, right? Yeah, 1 by 3, and we're gonna stamp. This one's for the books. And just centered on there. And we'll go ahead and adhere that towards the bottom of our piece here. And then we're gonna pop all this stuff up. Oh, you know what? I lost that piece. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna pop this up. And then I've die cut all of the pieces to put the book together in early espresso, very vanilla, and copper clay. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the front of our card. And the copper clay, we'll adhere that. I just put it right centered at the top of that. And then our book. So we've got this piece and it is early espresso. So here we're gonna put our adhesive on. This is the little tassel. So what I'm gonna do is just, I want the tassel to be kind of 3D. So we're just gonna bend the little tassel. You can use a bone folder or just your fingers. And then we're gonna put adhesive right all down the end of that. Make sure you get it all covered. We'll go ahead and adhere the bookmark. And this is the pages in vanilla. So this goes on the bottom of our book here. And the bookmark we'll put right up there. And then we've got our twine, and this is the 2023-2025 in color jute trim. It came in 5 colors. We're going to use these on a different card, but I'm using the Pebble Path right here. I've cut a piece. It's about 2 3/4 inches. So we're going to take our little tassel and put our string in, or jute trim in there, and then we're just gonna start rolling it so that making sure that the adhesive sticks really well. And we've got a little tassel for our inside bookmark. And then I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back of this so it'll stick to the page. And we'll adhere that right here on our book, and then tuck this piece to the back with adhesive. And we can cut this down. But I really want that to stick, so I'm gonna put more adhesive on it. Well, maybe. And we're gonna pop it up. So I think put a mini dimensional on there to just hold it really good. And I'll put these on the corners. But yeah, you can do a lot with these dies. You can make the that's not working, is it? I think I need a big dimensional for that. Or maybe I don't need a dimensional because it's going to be sticking up, so maybe it just needs more adhesive. Okay, I'm going to use this adhesive. There we go. That's it. Okay. But yeah, you can die cut this book in white and then write a name on it. There's so much you could do with it. And I love these jewels. These are one of my favorites. They're the Adhesive Back Sparkle Gems. So we're just going to add some jewels. I like this gold. I think it looks kind of like the coppery color. So we'll put a big one there and a little one. And maybe another little one up here to decorate our book. Make it fancy. Isn't that cute? So this could be a birthday card. This one's for the books. Happy birthday in there, whatever you want to put on it. But I feel like that's a good masculine card. And our last one, and I've pre-done a lot of this so that y'all don't have to see me coloring for hours. But it's a lot of fun. Just make it faster for y'all. It gets boring just watching somebody coloring. So this is the boho blue, 5.5 by 8.5. And then we've got a piece of basic white that I have stamped ahead of time, the books, and colored them in. And so I've used all of the 4 of the in color blends. I've used light and dark boho blue, light and dark copper clay, light and dark moody mauve, light and dark pebbled path. So I colored them all with the lights, and then I went back with the darks and just kind of went over the areas that needed highlighting. And I stamped this on the white, so we're not gonna attach that yet because we've got our, actually, let's put our shelves on there. So I used the Country Woods Designer Series paper and die cut 3 shelves. And you may ask, where's the shelf come from? Because there's not one in the die set. So I was looking at all my dies and I saw Cake Celebrations, and this layer right here, it looks like a shelf to me, right? Doesn't that look like a shelf? So you can kind of improvise with whatever you have, and I thought that would work. So put that up there. So I die cut these from the woods, and we're gonna just attach those to underneath our books, so they're not like hanging in space, right? Make sure there's no adhesive where it shouldn't be. So you just want to put your shelf underneath the books. And there's lots of wood grain in the Country Woods Designer Series paper, so you could just, that one's kind of going off the edge. Let's You can move it in just a little bit. Whichever wood grain that you like. And then also, if you weren't doing a masculine, you wanted, you know, more of a, maybe it's for a child, you can do bright colored books, color them in whatever color you want. Or if you want a feminine, you could do it girly colors, pinks and purples. And then I stamped this. You're a Solid 5-star, and we're just gonna layer it on there. So that is on stamped on white and layered on a copper clay. We'll just pop this one up. And adhere this where there's a little space in here. And then we're going to take the twine. So we've got the boho blue and the copper clay. And we're just going to wrap it around here. And let's see. We'll just cut this for now, and then we can go back and trim it when we get it tied. So I want to hold it here. So I've got my reverse tweezers, and as long as we've got it good and tight on there, we'll pinch that so that we can tie it in a knot. Thank you, Sharon. Masculine cards are not my thing. They're really challenging for me to make masculine cards. Do y'all have like ideas for masculine cards? I don't have a man in my life, but I've got lots of men in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've got son-in-law and grandson and brothers and dad. And my father-in-law, he's still my father-in-law, even if we're divorced. My in-laws told me that they didn't divorce me, so I still have good relationships with them. You know, you've been married so long. I mean, they're my family, right? Okay. We're just gonna stick this on the front. And you can embellish this if you want. I kind of didn't want it to. Oh, that's crooked. Let's see if I can get it straight on here this time. I just wanted not any embellishments on this one besides the ribbon or the twine. Jute. It's jute. So here are the 3 cards. They're super easy, super quick, and fun. And if that one's too loose, you can always go in. This is what I did with the other one. And I took my mini glue dots and put it in here to add a little adhesive so that it's a little tighter. I should have probably put, I probably should have put a little bit more adhesive on the front so this is tighter. We don't want our bookmark falling out. So yeah, we've got that. Well, got little pieces there. That one. Let me grab this. So yeah, if you put enough adhesive on the front edges, then it will stay a little bit tighter to hold your bookmark in. So yeah, I mean, you can stamp the background, or you can, you know, I could have used some of the wood grain paper for this, the Country Woods. But anyway, here are the 3 cards. I thank you for watching. I hope y'all have a blessed day and a blessed week. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks.